welcome to your yoga workout. This is going to be an energetic, a high energy yoga workout. So just bear with it, take your time. We're going to do a lot of downward dogs and some repetition so that we will build on the same moves. We will add something and repeat it, and then we will be done. So I will catch you in just a second, and you just need your mat. Start in a downward facing dog. So go ahead and walk it out. Breathe and stretch into your downward facing dog. Press your head between the shoulders. Maybe alternate the heel lower and lifts. Let's just settle into this position. We're going to come down into a squat motion, like a child's pose, but with the knees lifted. And then we will launch forward into upward facing dog. You can tuck your toes under. And then push back into our launch, and then come up into your downward facing dog. We're going to do that a couple of times just to get warmed up, maybe a little bit faster. All right, so let's launch. We're going to squat and then launch forward into upward facing dog. Untuck the toes, squat back, and then come into a downward facing dog. Go ahead and squat again. Launch your body into a plank. We're skipping the chaturanga. We're just going straight into upward facing dog. Untuck the toes. Come back into your squatting motion, and then downward facing dog again. All right, let's build on this. We're going to be tiring out our shoulders, so let's just take the back leg. We're going to stretch it out just a little bit, a couple of kicks here. 4 and 5. Then open up that right hip and go ahead and kick that top leg a few times. And then set it down. Let's do the other side. Kick for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then lift that leg, bend the knee, kick the heel to the glute a few times. Then set it down. Let's come into our squat. Launch the body forward. Upward facing dog. Push back into your squat. And then downward facing dog. Let's roll into a plank. Step out wide into your lunge. And open up your body. Deep, low lunge here. The knee is hovering above the floor. Bring the hand back to the floor. Step back into downward facing dog. Roll forward into your plank. Giant step out. And open up your side body. Good. And then put the left hand back to the floor. Step back into downward facing dog. Let's go through that again. Come into your squat and then launch forward. Drop your hips and untuck your toes. Upward facing dog. And then come back into your squat and then downward facing dog. Deep breath. Let's roll forward into plank. Step wide with the right foot. Open up the side body. Hold. Take the hand back to the floor. Step back into downward facing dog. Lift up the heels. Roll into your plank. Big wide step with the left foot. And twist to the side. Holding. And then stepping back into downward facing dog. Let's squat. And then launch forward. Drop the hips into upward facing dog. let's take a little break into a wide knee child's pose. And then we're gonna add on a little bit more, keep going with this same kind of sequence a couple more times and just adding on to it. So take a little break. Let's walk over to one side, stretching the side body. Your hands are outside your mat. Getting a deep stretch into one long side. And then let's walk it over to the other side. Stretching it out. All right, and then come back to center. Rest. And then let's roll up. Shake out the tailbone. Let's do some cat-cows before we go back into the sequences. And curl the tailbone and then lift up, tucking the chin. And roll forward. And then exhale, lifting up. And roll forward. And exhale to lift up and tuck the chin. Inhale, roll forward, exhale to lift up. All right, we're gonna come back into our downward facing dog and we're gonna build on what we just did. It's gonna look a little bit familiar, and then we add in one or two things. And here we go. So we come into our downward facing dog. We're gonna bend the knees into our squat and then launch forward into plank. Drop the hips, lift up into upward facing dog, curl the toes under, push back into your squat, and then downward facing dog. Then we're gonna roll the body forward, hold your plank, then step a narrow stance. You don't have to go out too wide. Come up into your lunge. Deep breath here. We're gonna do something fun. We're gonna twist our feet and face the back side now with our twist. And then let's pick up the leg that's back, pick it up and try to tap your elbow and then step back, bring it in again for 2, step back and bring it in for 3, step back. Then with your strength, lift up into a warrior 2. Deep breath, open the palm, face it up, and reach back into a peaceful warrior. And then extended side angle. Take the left hand down. Now we're twisting this way again. And this is gonna look familiar. We're gonna pick up that back leg and bring the knee in for 1, 2, and 3. All right, hands come down to the floor. Let's go ahead and do a plank, chaturanga, dandasana, up into upward facing dog, back into your squat, and then a downward facing dog. All right, let's roll forward into our plank and then step forward with the left foot into our lunge. Hold here for just a second. And then we're going to twist the body around to the other side. Now we're going to pick up the back leg and meet the elbow 3 times. Here we go. 1, 2, and 3. Then we're going to use our leg strength and lift up into warrior 2. Flip the palm, reaching back into peaceful warrior. Oh my gosh. Hey Bob, what's up? Come into extended side angle. Something just startled him. And then take the right hand now down to the floor in front of that foot. We're back in a twist. And let's bring the right knee to the elbow 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. Hands come down to the floor. Step back in a plank. Chaturanga, Dandasana. Lift up into upward facing dog. And then push back into downward facing dog. Do your squat. Down facing dog. We're going to hold here for a couple of breaths. We're going to go through our little sequence again. Okay, so we're going to squat and come into downward facing dog. Roll forward into plank. Step forward into your lunge. Lift your body up. Hold here for just a second. And then we're going to twist to the other side. Here. Hold for a second. Get your balance. And let's bring the knee to the elbow for 1, 2, and 3. We're going to stay here for a second. We're going to pick up the bent knee. First, rotate the back foot onto the flat part and come into a little side plank here. And you can extend the other leg if you want to for balance. And then go ahead and reach back all the way. We're working on this upper body strength. We're going to flip right back over where we were. And then we're going to use the leg strength and lift up into our warrior 2. Virabhadrasana 2. Open up that front knee. Flip the hand. Reach forward. Reach back into peaceful warrior. Extended side angle. Take the left hand down to the floor. Come into your twist here. You guys know what's coming next. We're going to bring the knee to the elbow for 3. 1, 2, and 3. Step back. Park that foot down. And then walk your other leg up into a side plank with the bent knee. Hold. Balance. And then flip it over. Reaching back. And then let's come back to where we were. Catch your breath. Step the right foot back. Plank. Chaturanga, Dandasana. Up into upward facing dog. And down into downward facing dog. Push back into your squat. Downward facing dog. A couple of breaths here. Let's repeat that on the other side. And take your step into your lunge. Arms up. Deep breath, inhale. We're going to slowly twist to the side, to the opposite side. Arm is reaching up. We're going to bring the back leg, the back knee to meet up with the elbow for 1, 2, and 3. And then set it down, flatten out that foot for balance, and then walk the front leg into your side plank. And then flip it over. Woo. And then come back to where we were. Oh, I needed to put one other leg out in front of me. We're going to use our body strength to lift. No, it was this leg. I'm sorry. See, I was right. Now we're going to use, because I had just done the other leg, Virabhadrasana 2 with the left leg facing forward. Palm faces up. Reach back into peaceful warrior. Extended side angle. Catch your breath. Take that hand down to the floor. Reaching up. The back knee is going to meet up with the front elbow for 1 and 2 and 3. Flatten out that foot and then swing the top leg up into your side plank where we hold, and then flip over. And then we're going to go right back to our side stretch here. Hands back to the floor. Step into, come into your plank. I don't think we did the side plank on this side. Hang on 1 second. Now, I think we did another side plank at some point. Let's just do it to balance out the body. Step forward or back into a plank. Chaturanga, Dandasana, upward facing dog. Back into a squat and then downward facing dog. Whew, I think we are out of the woods on those. Let's roll the body forward. Come down to your knees and have a seat. Let's just catch our breath real quick. And then we're going to go into some stretches. We are almost done. We're going to wind it down here. Stretch the body out. Go ahead and swing the legs around. And let's come into our teaser position. So your legs are hovering. You can use your arms if you need them for support. And we're just going to extend and come in and out, boat to canoe, Navasana. 5, 6, 7, and drop the feet down. Scoot back so that you have space behind you. Lift the arms up, forward fold. You can bend the knees here if you need to. And then I'm, of course, going to do my little chicken pose. So give it a slight bend in your knees so you can reach whatever parts of your feet you need to reach. And if you want, thread one hand under, your hands are now between your knees, and then try to grab onto your earlobes and fold even deeper. See if you can come all the way down. That's my heel hitting the ground. And then release. Release that pose. Now we're going to push up into a backwards or reverse plank. So just lifting the hips up gradually. Extend the whole body. Try to press those fronts of your feet into the mat. And then walk the feet back. Let's do some tricep dips for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Go into your reverse bridge. Lift up all the way. Press those hips up, up, up. And then drop the hips down. All right, let's come into a little twist. So cross one leg over the other. We're going to stack our knees into a cow face pose. All right, so stacking your knees on top and just sit tall. Press down on the top knee. Drop the shoulders down. If you want to deepen the stretch, just scoot back so you can see me. You can put your hands out wide or out front. My fingertips are going off camera. Lean your body into this stretch. Several variations of this stretch. Come up. Let's change out the knees. Cross one over the other and then stack. Left knee over the right knee now, dropping the shoulders. Press down and hold. And then let's lean forward on top, taking your chest down to the top of the knee. Breathe. And then come up. Let's uncross the legs. We're going to go into some inversions, which are favorites of my YouTube commenting people. So, hello, all you guys out there that watch. I'm going to take the clippy out. I don't want to damage it. Okay, shake out the hair. Woo! All right, so let's just windshield wipe the legs. I'm just shifting my weight from the flat part of my hand, shifting, and then we're going to be lifting. So lift up the legs, strong in your core. 3, 4, and 5. And we're going to take the legs all the way back. If you're ready for it, if you're not, just see how far you can go. So that's a partial, or you could just do little pulses like this. And if you're ready, try to fold all the way back. Clasp your hands together and then tap your toes to the floor. I don't know if you can hear my dog snoring in the background. He's snoozing pretty hard. And then let's lift the legs and lower them. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now we're going to take the legs up into a shoulder stand. Straighten the legs up. And then support your back. Let's just do some open leg, swinging legs here. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring the knees together. Bicycle it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now we're going to arch the back over the hands and come down into a bridge. So I split my knees, take it down slowly, however you're able to. You make a nice little arch and into a bridge. You can also clasp your hands together here. This is resembling the fish pose. Let's relax, articulating the spine on the way down. Now we're going to go into our fish pose. So go ahead and extend the legs out and put your hands underneath your hips and walk your shoulders close together. Now I'm kind of sitting on my hands, and tuck your head back so that you have this nice arch. Your chest is open, your heart is open. A few breaths here. You can use blocks for supported fish. And then to come out of it, just tuck your chin to the chest and relax, release the arms. And let's open the feet up, out wide. Open the palms up to the outsides of your mat. Shake your hair loose if it is up in a ponytail. Loosen your jaw, unhinge everything. Deep breath, relax the shoulders and the facial muscles. And take a deep breath. And let's do our Savasana for about 30 seconds. And then we're going to slowly start to bring movement back to our fingers and toes. Make little circles or little motions. Bring the knees in. Shift your body over to one side into your fetal position. Your arm could be resting up overhead. And push, when you're ready, into
your seated Sukhasana position. And that's going to be it for this challenging yoga workout. I hope you were able to keep up or modify if you needed to. And thank you so much for joining me. We'll catch up again soon. Have a great day. Bye.